what's going on, guys? This is X25, and welcome back to some more Stormworks. And today, we are going to be taking a look at probably my favorite plane in the game. I am saying that now, because, yeah, this thing is actually awesome, despite its debatable appearance. But, yeah, this is... Yeah, before I actually get into what this thing actually is, I hope you guys are enjoying this game on the channel. If you do want to see more, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But anyways, yes, this is the BE-200 ES multi-purpose amphibious aircraft. And actually, this is a pretty cool plane, despite its very weird and funky looking design because of the engine placement and because of the overhead wings. And because, yeah, but this is mainly a rescue plane and an Arctic plane because of, I'm just guessing it's an Arctic plane because of the compass, and you really only see compasses on Arctic planes, and also because of the color scheme, it kind of looks like Arctic-ish. I'm getting like Arctic vibes by looking at the paint scheme. But yeah, this is a multi-purpose rescue plane. Because if we take a look at the interior, we have a cargo bay, which with a fully working cargo door, along with a miniature crane, and a passenger cabin with a good amount of seats, and a medical bay along with a bed, and then in the very back we have an aft compartment with a bunch of storage for equipment and gear. And apparently we have a rear tow hook. And we also have a lavatory in the back as well, and it actually is fully furnished, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we are going to go back up to the front because I want to talk about this plane because the surprising thing is that this is a plane that actually exists in real life. And if you didn't notice already by the flag on the tail, it is a Russian plane, which in real life it is also made by a Russian aircraft manufacturer. Now, the concept behind this is that it's an amphibious plane, which the mindset behind this plane was that it would be very versatile in Russia because of the very vast area and a lot of rural locations that this plane would fly to, theoretically. Although this thing wasn't really that successful, not really that many planes were sold, and this one is a special version of it. I'm pretty sure that in real life, if this thing was successful, it would have an integrated fuselage with partially cargo and partially passengers. But that's theoretically. It was only just a passenger aircraft, and it didn't really make it past that. But there is another version of it, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, this thing is actually very versatile, and there's a reason why the engines are where they are. It's because this thing is also amphibious. It can land on water. So let's actually demonstrate that right now. So yeah, let's try and take off. Actually, I'm trying not to get into the smoke because yeah, it kind of lags the game a bit. It causes performance issues, that's for sure. And what is happening with the plane? Oh my gosh! Let's just take off because this thing actually takes off pretty quickly. Yeah, just like that. Look at that. We are up. Yeah, the landing gear was sagging a bit. I do not know why. So yeah, actually let's put up the landing gear because it actually does come out pretty uniquely. Yeah, look at that. That looks kind of cool, actually. It reminds me of the old World War II aircraft and how their landing gear retracted. And yeah, we are on the Sawyer mainland, flying out of Harrison Air Base. There is another aircraft that I might check out later on, but we'll get to that later. But yes, now that we are in the air, this thing does fly pretty well, actually. It does have an autopilot, inside, it has a very modern cockpit. It does have all the normal autopilot stuff. You have speed control, you have altitude, and you have the GPS target, of course. You have all these lights. And then, of course, and then also in the back here, you have all of the emergency systems here. Just in case if you run out of power, there's like a forced landing gear button to, if the gear gets jammed and stuff like that. Which is honestly really cool. That's a sign of a lot of detail. A lot of work was definitely put into this plane, I must say. And yeah, I actually do like this plane. I really love the look of it. It's really clean and it's nicely designed. Actually, let's try and land this thing in the water. I don't remember how fast you need to be going and for landing this plane in the water, but we're just going to do this. And this thing also has water tanks on it because it can also fight fires too. If yeah, as you can see from the water tanks in the back. Okay, that was not a clean landing. Yeah, this thing sits very low on the water. I do not know why, but yeah, this is actually what it looks like in real life. The passengers in the back might not get that good of a view, though. I must say that. Hold on, can we actually throttle up? And yeah, let's actually, while we're here, there's a water tank in this thing for the firefighting capabilities of this thing. So yeah, let's refill that while we're here. And yes, of course, we are gonna try and take off from the water here. Because honestly, why not? I'm pretty sure you can't open up the cargo door without water getting in, which is pretty nice. And yeah, this is actually how the airplane sits. Yeah, it doesn't look very good, does it? I don't really know how you would get out, but I'm pretty sure there's a door in the front, which is in replacement of the cargo door right now. At least for the passenger version of this. But yeah, while this thing wasn't really a very big success, mainly because like in the modern days, you don't really have that many rural airports. Mainly because like of all that stuff and all. So yeah, let's try and take this thing off. Oh, come on, please take off. Oh no, this is not good. Yeah, this thing is apparently now a boat. Yeah, I know it's a little bit hard to take off because water is usually more dense than because water is more dense, which makes it a lot harder to gain speed. But we are lifting off the ground, just barely though. I don't know what's preventing us from actually taking off. I think there's a certain setting you need to activate in order to actually take off from the water. Oh gosh, but this is making me worried, especially now that we're about to go under a bridge. Oh, please, plane, do not fail me. Oh, phew, we actually barely missed. We actually cleared the bridge. I do not know why. There's a reverse C propeller. I do not know what that is, but I probably don't want to find out, especially right now. Maybe if I bounce a little bit, it might do something. Wait, now it's actually stable. That's kind of interesting. Hold on, it might take a little bit to get up in the air. Because, yeah, reasons. So, yeah, I need to pause the game because I need to go do some stuff, but yeah, I'll come back and probably by the time you guys see see me again, I will be up in the air because this is going to take a while. Okay, I am back, and for some reason Stormworks does not like it when I click out the program. So yeah, we are now in the air, and actually, let's show off this thing's firefighting capabilities. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, this thing does have another life. It is able to actually fight fires. So yeah, if we release water, yeah, there you go. It can fight fires. Although the water thing did not last very long now, did it? It's actually lasting a little bit longer than I expected. But yeah, let's turn that off. Apparently something's beeping right now. I do not know what that is. What does that mean? It doesn't say what's wrong, which is kind of an issue. I don't know. Let's try and land this thing now. Yeah, this thing is actually really maneuverable too. But yeah, the sad thing is that this thing didn't really have a good life for its main purpose, mainly because of nowadays there's like airports everywhere and there's not really that many areas that don't have an airport, and also seaplanes are getting less and less common nowadays. So yeah, there isn't really that much use for it except for firefighting, of course. And actually, several California fire departments have actually put orders on this plane to join their fleet of firefighting vehicles, which is actually pretty cool because like this will be a very unique plane to see like on the airport at the airport, and especially this will be also be very versatile because of all the California wildfires that happened during the summer. So let's see where we are right now. I need to look for O'Neill Air Base. I think it's over there. Oh wait, I think I see the. Oh wait, that's the runway. Okay, let's start turning there. I'm gonna start throttling down. Is there a way to activate the landing gear? I don't think there is. Alright, landing gear down. And yeah, it also has auto throttle too, which is kind of cool. So yeah, what it does is that it like decelerates or accelerates depending on what you're doing. So like if it pulls down the landing gear, it will automatically decelerate the throttle for you, which is actually pretty cool. This is a highly advanced aircraft. And yeah, reduce throttle on land. I don't know what that means, but okay. Yeah, and I think this plane can land itself. I think it has an auto landing feature, but that I don't know if that was taken out. At some point it did though, which is actually kind of cool. So yeah, let's try and land this thing. And I'm actually pretty good at landing. It's also very stable, surprisingly enough. And yeah, you see all these other control surfaces, but I cannot see. I haven't found the button to activate them, which is kind of weird. I think they're just there for looks. Even though it would be cool to have flaps on this thing, that would be another good thing of detail. So yeah, let's try and land this. Yeah, just pitch up. And look at that. Solid. Solid. That was a really good landing, actually. Yeah, that was really good. I feel like I did pretty good there. Oh yeah, and also the landing gear sags down. I think it's made to do that or something. So yeah, there you go. So let's turn off the engines because I was on the workshop earlier today and there's another version of this aircraft I want to check out. I haven't looked at it, so uh any reaction that you'll see, any reaction that you'll see from me, it's going to be honestly genuine because I have not seen this aircraft yet. So yeah, I'll be right back. As soon as I can figure out how to pause it. There we go. Okay, so I am back, and yeah, this is the newer version. It is called the Coco Airline Remix. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Don't be alarmed. It does this all the time. It's supposed to do that. Yeah, it looks like it has a quite a different design. I kind of like it actually. And yeah, you have an antenna on this thing, which I'm pretty sure in real life that same little cable line is there, which is actually something you see a lot more often on older planes. You don't really see that on newer planes as much. So yeah, let's check in the interior. Let's see what he has changed. I'm pretty sure this is by the same guy. It looks pretty much the same. Yeah, it looks like the lavatory's in the same place along with all the storage. Oh wow. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I haven't looked in front of me, so yeah, this is new. So yeah, you have a medical bay. It looks like you have extra storage containers. What is this? Is this like a storage area? What the heck? What is this? Hold on. Okay, you got some tables and chairs. You have some beds on the side. That's a little bit odd. Oh, but they fold down. That's actually kind of cool. What's up here? Oh, it's a ladder for the roof. Okay, roof access. That's new. Okay, so here's the passenger compartment. You have more equipment, more diving equipment and thermal equipment for the Arctic. You have all this. Yeah, here's the padding area. That looks like this isn't as luxurious as the other one. What is this? Oh, looks like you got ground access now. That's interesting. So in case you want to skydive or like go like deep sea diving or something, and then of course you have the cargo bay. Looks like he got rid of the crane though. Yeah, we're gonna close the cargo door though. Alright, and it actually fits nicely and it actually seals itself too, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's go into the captain's seat. The cockpit looks pretty much the same. Along with everything in the back. And yeah, cockpit lights, that's already turned on. Let's start the APU. Let's turn on the engines. Does it? Oh, actually, that's cool. I love the logo there. Yeah, and apparently this plane is called Lisa. I might take this plane and make my own library, although I won't upload it due to out of the respect of the creator. Yeah, looks like you have the new. Looks like he also adds some fins on the bottom of the wing as well, which is. I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the plane does have that in real life. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It looks like that there's something in the pontoon as well. Oh, it looks like there's some little control surfaces on in the wings. So yeah, I kind of like this. This looks a lot more Arctic-y, and apparently this one's French. I don't know. Maybe it's like the different color scheme. So maybe that's what that indicates. Maybe it's like the depending on the livery, it's depending on what the country is. So yeah, I would definitely want to make multiple versions of this thing where like it would have like different liveries, but I won't upload any of them just out of respect to the creator because I don't really want to take like just copy just call this work as my own because that won't be cool. I'll just make my own liveries and just not upload them and keep it to myself because I feel like that's the right thing to do in that case. It looks like he may have missed some painting spots. Either that or it's just intentional. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, this is the other plane. It looks a lot more it honestly looks a lot more like it's made for fighting fires compared to the other plane over there. like the other plane down on the runway there. This thing actually looks really cool though. I really love the design. It also has logo lights, which is something you hardly ever see on a plane like this size. Like you see it on the planes with the spot that have the small emissions, but you never see it on planes like these, like planes that you actually spawn in the garage, which I like. That's another feature I always like. It's also a feature I put on the planes I make on brick rigs because I feel like it's really really cool. Like looking at the planes at night and seeing the logo lights on. I always found that really really awesome looking. But yeah, this is the other version. This is the new improved update version. Yeah, and the fuselage looks a lot cleaner. Yeah, I'm. It looks like it uses all like a bunch of new parts, a bunch of the new parts that got added into the game. And yeah, I like it. I like the new look of it. But yeah, that's those are both of the planes. So yeah, now I'm going to take a look at the third plane. It looks like I do have time for it. So yeah, I'll be right back. But yeah, this is what I call a stall. What is normally called a stall plane. I was going to say it looks like a twin otter, but it's not. It's another small British plane. I think. I don't know if it's a British plane, but I know for a fact it's a Bush plane of some kind. But I am forgetting the name of it. It's not very well known. But yeah, this looks like it is based off of the twin otter, which is a very well-known plane for flying, for its ability to fly basically anywhere. And yeah, if you remember the what we checked out last episode, the fishing village and the little airstrip, yeah, I figured that this would be perfect. Yeah, by the way, the airplane's still over there. I don't know why, because for some reason it wouldn't go into you know what. Yeah, I tried to take it back to the workbench. For some reason it didn't. So yeah, let's try and take off this thing. All right, there we go. I wish this thing had landing gear. That would have been really useful. I don't think there is a landing gear function. Although I don't think there would be, especially for a plane like this. I really like the paint scheme though. I like the contrast of colors. And Air Sawyer, that's very fitting, especially over here. That actually would sound does kind of sound like an actual airline, and that probably would exist in real life. So yeah, let's try and actually get to our destination. If I am correct, it is going to be towards this island. Hold on. Actually, there is a... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's stability systems on this aircraft, which makes things a lot... makes flying a lot easier for me. So yeah, I'm actually going to throttle down a bit more. Maybe a bit more. Just so that way I'm not going as fast. Because I'm pretty sure this island right here is the island where everything spawns. So I don't want to be going too fast. Man, I wish it would spawn in sooner. I swear, if this isn't the island, I look very dumb right now if this isn't the island. And I'm pretty sure I actually spawned it in. Okay, no, this is not the island. I feel dumb now. It actually did look like the island for a second. I know it's along the coast somewhere here. It is along the coast. I'm pretty sure it's on the peninsula. It's on it's on like this tip of this tip of the mainland. It's on one of these small little It's on one of these smaller islands. It's probably this one that's very flat. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is the island. On flaps down. Oh yeah, I forgot this thing had flaps. Oh yeah, there it is. I am completely off course. Oh yeah, it just spawned in. So yeah, let's try and land this thing, shall we? I hope this goes a lot better compared to the last attempts I've tried. Hold on, I have a better idea. We're gonna try and go around this way. And not land in the water, please don't. No! Why? Okay, why don't we just pretend that never happened? Because, yeah. And yeah, I actually am being smart now. I'm letting the autopilot. I'm letting the autopilot do the work for me. And also, I set a waypoint for myself, which is a little marker, which indicates when I exactly need to turn in to land up the runway. It simply tells you this thing doesn't actively change. Hello. Do you not actively change? I think you do. Hold on a minute. You should. If you're not going to do the altitude hold, I'm going to do it for you. Stupid autopilot. Yeah, I have it set to 100. But apparently it's thinking otherwise because it's going up. Is there like a special anti-collision stuff? Wait a minute. Do you need to set the vertical speed? Oh my gosh, that makes a lot of sense. Go down. Okay, maybe go up. Go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. Okay, this is dangerously close to all the trees. Turn off the autopilot. Turn off the autopilot. That's scaring me. That is scaring me. Where the heck am I going? Oh wait, there it is. Like, I was wondering where it was supposed to spawn. No, do not, do not, do not. Why does the roll have to be so bad? It turns so slow. Also, why am I so bad at trying to line this plane up? It's probably not me, it's just how fast this plane respawns. Which is not very fast. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? I'm actually kind of at somewhat the perfect angle. So we're going to try a very risky maneuver. Alright, let's try this. Come on. Roll. Roll. Roll! Come on, please turn! Why does it look like it's getting darker? Because I swear, it's getting darker in the day. Why is it so impossible to actually line a plane up with this runway? You have to be coming in from a really long run-up. Yep, that was a fail. But you could probably do it. I just need a bit of practice. For those of you who are more experienced than me, go right on ahead. Actually, hold on. I should probably shut down the plane, shouldn't I? Oh, we're still going to end up in the water, aren't we? Oh, wait. We're actually in the air. This isn't good. But yeah, this is actually still a really cool plane. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this episode of Stormworks. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.